are gonna save a lot of the rainforest if we don't keep cutting it down for pastures in Brazil. That's really important because all of these species that are in the rainforest, we don't even know about them. They're going extinct. And also some of the animals that are living in the US and in North America, like coyotes and wolves and wild horses, they're becoming, decimated. Horses are herded using helicopters, they're corralled, and then some of them are disposed of, just so that, the ranchers and the farmers can have more land for cows to make beef burgers.
So veganism is when a person decides to completely get rid of all animal products. So they don't consume anything that's animal-based. They only consume plant-based products, which would include grains, fruits, and vegetables, but nothing from an animal. New data, well, it's not really new data, but it's newly published and brought to light by the World Health Organization, showing that there's a link between processed meats, like processed deli meats that are high in carcinogens like nitrates and nitrites, and linking them to cancers, especially bowel cancers, colon cancer, stomach cancers. And so certainly if you're cutting out those foods, then there would be a decreased risk of cancer from that. Cholesterol levels would very likely go down and fiber content would go up, and so bowel health and bowel regularity would be improved from that perspective. Blood sugar concentrations would probably be healthier because that's another good side effect of soluble fiber, is that it helps to keep your blood sugar in check. Those are some really key important benefits.
I don't know exactly the reasons behind each one of those organizations, the way they are, but sometimes they're actually funded by, the lobby groups and a lot of our politicians as well, could have the backing of a lot of the farmers, and there's a lot of things out there that the commonplace folk don't know about, like how the food got on their plate, like what's actually going on in the slaughterhouses, and also, how much water it takes to produce 1 pound of beef. For me personally, I'm kind of paying it forward for myself. So when I get to my retirement age, I want to be able to enjoy my retirement. So in a few decades, I want to have the health of like someone who's 30. I don't want, to be disabled and not be able to enjoy, the fruits of my work. And like in California, there's a drought. And I mean, people are really trying to, conserve water. They're putting artificial front lawns in, which are like just fake grass that you don't have to water. Or they're showering a fraction of the time they would normally, shower for. But if they just consider going plant-based, a lot of water would be saved, a lot more. We can't all be eating grass-fed beef because there isn't enough pasture land to make that possible. So people need to take a step back and just imagine that, if we all lived off of plants and got our nutrients from the first-hand source, which is, corn and all of those, vegetables and fruits, then we would have a lot more food available for everyone.